39-year-old Jimmy Jonson Abila rents 2 rooms of this compartment in Luzira for 200,000 shillings, and it is where he stays alongside his wife and 4 children. Jimmy said that rent and all the household items have come from what he does every day, playing a keyboard in popular hotels around town.
I'm off.
It is clocking to midday. Jimmy prepares to leave home for work, and he says goodbye to his children, who he treasures very much.
Bye.
Jimmy's entire life rotates around music, and it is the passion he has held since he was 7 years old. Every day, Jimmy tries his level best to minimize his expenses by walking nearly 400 meters to the stage, where he gets a taxi to town. In the evening after work, he is dropped at the same stage and walks back home. Jimmy spends 3,000 shillings at most in a day since he moves from one hotel to another. By 1 o'clock, he finds customers at Hotel Africana anxious to listen to what comes from the work of his fingers. Jimmy hails from Ayam district in northern Uganda, and up to now the memories of the atrocities committed under the LRA rebel group led by rebel commander Joseph Kony still lingers on his mind.
Unfortunately, Kony burned the most precious thing, which was bought for me by my uncle, the organ that I used to play in church.
As a result of the civil war in northern Uganda, Jimmy dropped out of school in senior 6 because his parents could not fend for him anymore.
I've seen people being killed in the most hopeless manner,
But the music he plays every day helps him stash the dark memories of the past into the back of his mind. He has a talent that he feels is still fresh. Jimmy started off doing this with only 6 songs, but now he knows more than 100 songs, which he can sing or play on a keyboard. Jimmy quietly plays the keyboard non-stop for 2 hours at Hotel Africana as people enjoy their lunch. He's also given free lunch every time he comes here. For every 2 hours, he is paid 15,000 shillings, which he collects at the end of every 10 days. That means he earns 450,000 shillings alone from here every month. Jimmy has achieved a lot in his life, but to him, there is a lot that music brought him in life, the gem that he treasures very much.
I got my wife one day when we went for a performance in Fort Portal. I happened to meet her, and because of the music I was playing, she liked me, she liked my music, and now I'm with her.
Jimmy has managed to keep his job here in the same hotel for 10 years. But along the way, he plays good music. But some of the customers who come here to spend the dollars and shillings, sometimes they are not amazed by the sound and the melodies that come from his piano.
There was a time a white guy, I think he's from America, he came and then he asked me to play Georgia on my mind. I didn't know the song, and then this guy said, next time I come to Africa, I don't want to see you on that piano.
He knows very many songs which are not his, but sometimes the customers demand a lot from him.
There was another white guy who told me, I'm here for a week, I'm right now going for lunch. Make sure my fork falls down from my hand. So he wanted me to play very good song, music which can make him forget of the food he's eating so that his fork can fall down. That means I'm doing my work well.
In Uganda, thousands of people have tried to sing but hardly hit the charts, most especially in secular music.
I think for those who are doing gospel music, they have some peace of mind.
Jimmy has recorded some tracks, but making the videos is a big problem since it demands a lot of money. That gives other artists who can afford the opportunity to shine alone. As night sets in and many people of the corporate class look for deluxe places to rest, he moves to Grand Imperial Hotel, where he also part-times 3 days a week. From here, he teams with his big-timers of old music who accompany him in playing instruments as he sings and plays the keyboard. From here, he samples all the music genres, but most of the revelers prefer the oldies. To him, his voice and the keyboard are his breath for every time he is in need of money. Because of his voice, he normally does radio jingles and also has a recording studio worth 7 million shillings. And it is from that studio that he earns between 2 million and 700,000 shillings every month. One of his favorite songs is the Corruption song, which he did not compose, but sings to convey a message to Uganda. He believes corruption remains a major barrier to the country's development. After tuning his voice and offering what he can, Jimmy retires home at around midnight to refresh his mind in order to grasp more songs that will continue to earn him a living ready for the next day.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sudhir Biarhanga, NTV.